Studebaker champions.
The corporation, in seeking its objective of making Studebaker the safest automobile in the world, subjects its cars to terrific tests at the Studebaker Proving Grounds located near South Bend. Studebaker does not guess. We know what happens to our automobiles under every possible condition. Learning of our proving ground experiments, the national newsreels concerns asked permission to film them. The dramatic pictures which follow illustrate the length to which Studebaker goes to get facts. In this case, facts which assure the saving of the lives of our customers. Safety is built and built complete in Studebaker motor cars.
Here comes the car all set for the safety tests. A brand new Studebaker just off the line. Away she goes for the hill rolling test, one of the most thrilling ever performed with a motor car. Perched now on the summit of the hill, all ready for a 300-foot plunge. This is a 62% grade regularly used for spectacular motorcycle climbs. They're all set, a big push, and over she goes. Some punishment, but not enough. There she goes again. At the bottom, battered but not broken. The safety glass is undamaged, except for minor cracks where the windshield hit a rock. But look! They're getting in, and she's going away under her own power. Yes, under her own power, back to the top. Not much damage done. Hood's gone, the top is battered, tires are flat. But look at her fight that grade. There's power in them thar champions. Some engine that can stand such terrific punishment and still continue to operate without a miss. Now she's back at the top and ready for more inspection. Look how easily those doors and windows open and close. Proof of real strength in material and construction. Let the slow motion camera now show you actually what happened. Ah! Crash on the windshield corner post. An impact of thousands of pounds on that top. Does it collapse? It does not. Studebaker's armored body construction laughs at blows which ordinarily would completely demolish the average car. Ouch! A sock right on the nose. Watch the wheels. Now the springs. Will they snap? They will not. Again that corner post, but it doesn't give way. It is scientifically engineered for maximum strength and rigidity. Remarkable how those springs absorb the smashing shock. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, a car that will stand that sort of treatment is the car you should be driving. Yet Studebaker engineers are not satisfied. A second plunge with a movie camera inside. Those spectators can hardly believe their eyes. They rush over to inspect the car, a new set of tires, and she's ready for her return up the hill. Look at that speed. There's no attempt to baby her. She's taking those bumps just like a veteran. There, ladies and gentlemen, is an automobile. Next is the brake test. Studebaker brakes are safe brakes. Never any doubt about safe, certain stopping from 60 miles an hour to 0 in 160 feet. Next comes the grid test. See Studebaker's automatic ride control flatten the bumps. A special runway places torturing stresses on the running gear. The slow-motion camera emphasizes the terrific nature of this test. Wheels hit the obstruction, springs instantly rebound to absorb the terrific strain. The car leaps into the air and lands with a crash, yet frame, axles, wheels, and tires survive failure. Again in normal motion. Here's a head-on slow-motion shot. Watch how the undercarriage responds to each irregularity in the road. The front wheels hit a bump, the car leaps and crashes down and encounters another obstruction. See her dig her nose into that bump? Dramatic evidence of Studebaker's automatic ride control and superlative frame, axle, and wheel construction. Ever experience a high-speed blowout? Let's blow a tire. A special dynamite cap is inserted between the tube and the outer casing and connected by wires to a bushing in the brake drum. The dynamite cap is exploded from the dashboard by electrical contact at the driver's wheel. They're getting in the car, and she's off. 60 miles an hour and not a swerve. Now let's see it in detail. She blows. Watch that tire flatten.
Here's the hole. It's a pretty big one.
A skid at high speed. The same car you saw in the hill test. A terrible strain to impose on a car, yet even treacherous, loose gravel cannot overbalance this Studebaker or throw it out of control. Let's try it again. The same car survives the wall test. The irresistible force, the immovable object. But you can't phase that Studebaker.
Get out of control again. Let's go, Ben. I moved after it.
Climax at last, a head-on collision, each car doing 55 miles per hour. The signal, and they're off. The car in the foreground is equipped with safety glass, the other with ordinary glass.
So that what happened, huh?
Did you see that silvery shower from the car equipped with ordinary glass? The safety glass windshield was hurled from its frame by the smashing shock, but it did not fly apart. But wait, there was an expensive movie camera in the safety glass car. Let's view the crash through safety glass. Paul G. Hoffman, president of the Studebaker Sales Corporation of America, will now explain the significance of these dramatic safety tests.
You have just seen Studebaker automobiles subjected to what we believe are the most terrific tests ever placed in a motor car. The strength and durability demonstrated under these tests have only been made possible by years of research and study in the Studebaker laboratories and on our vast proving ground. They have shown what has been possible in the past. They are Studebaker's guarantee always to pioneer and lead in anything that will tend to make their products protect and preserve the lives of Studebaker owners. They also guarantee a minimum upkeep expense. In the future, as in the past, our ideals will always be Studebaker Safety.
Studebaker champion.